Chapter 4. Wounds that never healed. Some wounds don't bleed openly, they just ache beneath the surface, silently, endlessly. That's what loving him felt like. A slow, constant ache I learned to live with. Each betrayal didn't feel brand new. It felt familiar, like reopening the same cut that never got the chance to scab over. Just when I'd start to breathe again, just when I'd start convincing myself that maybe this time was different, he'd do it again. Rip it wide open. The worst part wasn't even the cheating. It was the gaslighting, the half-truths, the apologies laced with just enough emotion to make me believe he meant them. He knew exactly what to say to lower my guard, and I knew exactly how to ignore the warning signs when I didn't want to start over. So we went in circles. Apology, promise, hope, betrayal, repeat. I built up so much tolerance for pain that I couldn't even tell what normal felt like anymore. Hurt became my baseline. Disappointment became routine. And over time, I stopped reacting. Not because I didn't care, but because I was exhausted. I stopped fighting for answers. I stopped demanding change. I just existed next to the pain, trying to make a home out of broken pieces. I was walking through life with open wounds, trying to smile through the sting, trying to convince myself that love meant suffering. It took me years to admit that I was waiting for healing from the same hand that kept cutting me. And no matter how many times I forgave him, no matter how deeply I wanted it to work, he was never going to be the cure for a wound he created. And deep down, I knew that. But I was scared. Scared to let go. Scared to be alone. Scared that walking away would mean admitting I'd wasted all those years. So I stayed. Hoping, praying, pretending. Telling myself that love could survive anything, even when it was killing me slowly. But here's the truth I've learned. Love should never cost you your wholeness. It should never require you to bleed daily for the sake of keeping someone close. Real love doesn't reopen old wounds. It helps them heal. What I had wasn't healing. It was bleeding with no bandage. Hurting with no help. And for too long, I convinced myself that if I just held on long enough, the pain would be worth it. It wasn't. And the deeper truth? It never will be.